Hey, how's it going, guys? It's the Boss with Down tonight, which is basically another chat and Q&A stream. I know I didn't upload that vlog video that I mentioned that I was going to be uploading. Instead, I figured I could do what I was going to do in that vlog, thanking you guys for the 700 subs. And, of course, updating those of you who didn't know in this video on YouTube about how I'm going away for the next week on vacation. Also, hey, Robbie, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. And I also figured that I'd stream the night before I left because this is probably going to be the last time I stream until I get back. So, hey, Senpai, what's going on, man? And frankly, guys, like I said, I'm not going to be streaming over vacation, so this is the last live stream before I go away until next Friday. So, next Friday, at the time that I'm doing this live stream, is when I'm coming back. So, but there won't be a stream until then. Now, there might be a video or two. I don't know. I didn't pre-record anything because, I've been busy getting stuff ready for vacation. So, chances are, if I do upload anything, it's probably going to be stuff that I record while I'm on vacation. That's essentially what it's going to be. But, you still got that mask on, take it off. Can we roast you? Senpai, you know what, you guys roast me all the time, so it's not really new. But trust me, you guys aren't going to faze me in any way. I've heard pretty much every single roast in the books from you guys by this point. Whether it be on the streams or in the videos that we've done. And don't worry, that mean comments video, I'll be getting to that probably when I get back. That'll be one of the videos that I'm going to, when I start to upload more consistently again when I get back from vacation. That'll be one of the videos that I do. We'll be reading your guys' mean comments that you guys left on that other video. So that's essentially what I'm going to be doing. Of course, I have other video ideas in mind, but, for the sake of argument, I'm basically just going to stick with that for right now. But yeah, for those of you who didn't know who haven't been here on the streams, who are watching this on YouTube or happen to come on here live, I'm going on vacation, leaving tomorrow morning, and I won't be on the channel. I won't be streaming for the next week. I'm sorry for all of you who are disappointed by that, but cool, I can think of more mean things to say. I'm sure you can, Robbie, I'm sure you can. But yeah, guys, I also, I may not be uploading videos, I don't know 100% yet, but, I will be trying, so I might upload one or two or something like that, I don't know yet. I do want to kind of stay as consistent as I can with the channel. Of course, again, like I said, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm probably not going to be streaming like I mentioned. But, hey, it is what it is at this point. But I just wanted to update you guys on that. And also, thank you guys for the 700 subs. It's been a crazy year so far on the channel. It's been great meeting all you new people. So, it's just really cool. Dude, you need a better hairline. But thank you, Senpai. I don't think I can change up my hairline because it's what I was born with. But thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, what that means, I'm a nice person. What am I able to do? So you're a nice person, Robbie? I would tell me, Ryan, what's the update and how is your day? First off, Anthony, my day is actually pretty good, man. It was really busy. I had a lot of stuff that I had to do, but it was a good day. And the update is mainly for people who haven't been on this. See, I didn't upload that vlog video that I was talking about uploading for today, telling people who didn't know that I was going away for a week and that I wasn't going to be streaming during that time period because I'm on vacation. That's essentially the update, but I'm also just letting you guys know that I decided to stream tonight, the night before. You're leaving today. No, I'm leaving tomorrow morning, so I'm leaving tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, essentially. I don't know what day it is for you guys out there in the world, but for me, tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm leaving Saturday morning, so, But that's essentially the update for those of you who had no idea about what was going on. And, of course, for those of you who have been here on the streams and know already, you guys have already been in the loop, so, But still, though, it's just good. His name is Soap because he likes drinking soap. If that's Anthony's preference, then, Ryan, why am I fat? I don't know, Anthony. I doubt that you're fat in real life, man, but you know what? If you are, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's a lot of people that are big-boned. But, I don't know. If you care that much about it and it bothers you, I don't know. Eat a bit healthy and stuff. I like drinking Janelle. Oh, okay. Well, you might want to do less of that then if that's what's causing your giant weight growth. Also, Robbie, we're going to keep true to the trend in the stream. Robbie, this is like a Oompa Loompa looking version of you that got into some sugar, quote-unquote sugar. So there you go, guys. This is Robbie. This is him present day. So congratulations, Robbie. We have a new mugshot for you. And I'm skinning like a stick. I believe it, Senpai. Ron, do you watch? No, I don't watch any. Actually, I haven't been on any kind of porn site, just to throw that out there. in my life. At least not that I'm willing to talk about. But still, though, no, I haven't seen that person on any of those sites. So, you know. What was the update? Oh, never mind. That was a Discord thing. I thought it was going to be an update for something else that I've been waiting on. Well, mugshot, I'm going to jail. Bring it on, coppers. Yeah, Robbie, that's a great mugshot of you. Oh, man, that's a great picture, I think, honestly. It's great. Ryan, you still remember the Lost Motorcycle Club? I assume so. When Johnny and those other guys were on the stream before, I guess I got inducted into their group, so I guess technically I am. I don't know. We have a huge rival with Disney MC. Disney MC, okay. I'm not really into the Disney scene. The only Disney thing that I'm looking forward to is Kingdom Hearts 3. As far as any kind of media or movie goes. Actually, that's not even a movie. Video game. I'm just looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3. I love the game series, and the game looks really awesome. Well, I look fat in that picture, so that's not really nice. That I was Robbie-O. This is you. This is Robbie-O present date, Robbie. Oh, man. People on Facebook are going to love this. This is what he says to that. I've just made a couple of adjustments to that. Wolverine claws. He'd give you like a kind of like a spike shell look. We could call you the turtle. I'm fat and I can't fit into Boss official video. They should make a commercial for that. Instead of those other commercials where they say I've fallen and I can't get up, they should definitely just say I'm fat and I can't fit into Boss official video. Oh, Deboob official. Nice, nice. And welcome to the stream, Oreos. I see you there with 748. Yes, we are at 748 subs on the channel. And honestly, it's a crazy goal. Again, I'm surprised that we reached 700. Once again, thank you to all you guys for the continued support on the streams, for the videos that we upload and everything. But hey. But, you know, just thank you guys for all the support. It's really awesome meeting every single one of you and knowing that I have fans and or viewers here on the channel. Just makes me feel good, motivates me to make videos even more. So, thank you guys for all the continued support and helping us reach this milestone. Hopefully we can reach 800 soon at some point, and then the coveted 1,000 ultimate goal. And here's a question. Why can't Jason Voorhees talk? I have no idea, Anthony. I don't claim to be a Jason Voorhees expert. You know, I'm assuming from Friday the 13th something must have happened to him. Traumatized by the horrors that was apparently a terrible video game. And I'm not joking. I never played the game myself. I have watched gameplay on YouTube, but reviews in the game say that it sucks. So, I mean, I'm not basing off the reviews because, frankly, reviewers don't know what they're talking about all the time, I think. So, and okay, Facebook, bring it on. I'll get my payback soon. Don't worry. I got to see this, Robbie. Man, I mean, you must really love the pictures that I've drawn of you. Memories. I remember a lot of the pictures that I've drawn of you before, man. They're all accurate, too. That's the scary part. I'm crazy accurate with drawing you. It's crazy. I'm in LA right now eating In-N-Out. Well, nice for you, actually. I never ate In-N-Out, and I know LA is the only place that has an In-N-Out. Of course, I think that it seems pretty cool, honestly. It's pretty nice. Welcome, Mike, back to the stream. Jason Voorhees doesn't seem like the most intelligent of humans either. Well, he's basically like Mike Myers, Freddy Krueger, and all those other legendary, I guess you could say monsters, but essentially he just focuses on murdering people. Fresno has an In-N-Out. So that's basically a California exclusive type thing is what I'm getting from this. Because I haven't heard of an In-N-Out anywhere else but California. I used to hate In-N-Out. I've never tried In-N-Out Oreos. I actually would like to try it someday. But from what I've heard, it's apparently a good burger. But I wouldn't know. I never had it. But if I'm ever in California again, who knows? Maybe I'll stop by In-N-Out. You know, when I'm in LA or Fresno. If I ever make it out that way. I probably will one day. But, you know, I don't exactly live out there. So it's not exactly easy for me to go and eat there. if that makes sense. Oh, man. There's a lot of stuff for the channel coming up, guys, I can tell you. I wonder what a franchise cost. Depends on the franchise, actually. Not true. In part 1 of the Friday the 13th, there is no Jason, but there is a flashback of him as a kid drowning. His mom, Pam Voorhees, was murdering people for revenge for her son. She was killed with her head chopped off. Wow. That's pretty brutal, man. Jeez. And, In-N-Out. I have no idea, Mike. I'm sure the franchise costs a lot. It probably costs as much as every other fast food chain out there. Especially McDonald's. Then again, though, McDonald's is limited their cheaper food. Like, seriously. Jeez. Oreos. Simon Belmore Smash. We're going back to the Smash thing now? I have no idea if I knew who's the ring for him or not. It'd have to be a character that I'm aware of for me to give, hey, that'd be a good addition to Smash, or, he'd be terrible, or she'd be terrible. So I really couldn't, what's the word I'm looking for here? Get an opinion on that? Sorry to say. Jeez, Robbie, this picture looks more and more accurate to you all the time, man. You have no idea how great this looks. Actually, you do, because I showed you. So, you know, he was leaked. Yeah, he was leaked, all right. Robbie was definitely leaked. He's leaking right now. He's leaking watching this live stream. Oh, man. Yeah, but his picture was leaked to the world, or the stream in this case. In part 2, Jason does return for some reason to kill the lady who killed her mom. I'm assuming you meant his mom. He did successfully murder the people at the camp, but he doesn't wear his iconic hockey mask. Oh no, he should just wear the hockey mask, though. I mean, that's the whole point of his character, right? I mean, that's one of the main character traits of him. Wears boots, overall, flannel, and a one-eyed sack. How does he see out of it, then, with just one eye? They should have just stuck with the mask. Like, why the sack? Why the burlap sack? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Frankly, at this point, I'm wondering if they're running out of ideas. He has a hole. Yeah, he might have a hole, but it's harder to see out of one hole in the sack instead of two for your eyes. So, you know, it's kind of hard to tell, if you know what I mean. It's just not the easiest thing to accomplish. But yeah, either way though, yeah, I don't know how we got into the big horror discussion there, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Still though, guys, like I'm mentioning, I'm thinking of more stuff for the channel and whatnot in terms of content, and I've been thinking about making a second channel. Like, I remember I had plans to do that before. Kind of fell through at the time because I was really busy with managing this channel and, of course, my everyday life. But I've been thinking about doing a second channel. I don't know if we do it. It's not going to be for a while. I can tell you that right now because I have enough stuff. I got enough stuff going on right now in terms of YouTube and just my normal life. So, but I do want to make a second channel someday. Like, revamp the old second channel, but make it into something completely different than what it was. If that makes any sense. In part 3, he does wear that attire again, but 20 minutes in the movie, a prankster he kills would always scare people with the hockey mask. He kills off screen and takes the mask because another person... he rips off the sack. Well, that's a good backstory there. He kills somebody who stole his mask. That's nice. As if he didn't seem like a sociopath already. Very nice. No idea where this picture was headed. Okay, that's trash. I don't know. Seems like there's a lot of big horror genres out there, isn't there, guys? Seems to be, anyway. Even so, though, I can't believe this is going to be the... I know that it's only a week that I'll be gone for, but I can't believe that this is going to be the last stream that I do. And like I said, maybe I shouldn't say that, because I might decide to stream while I'm on vacation, but 2 factors are... well, 3 factors, actually. Wi-Fi at the hotel, me maybe just enjoying my vacation and not streaming, or just, I don't know, just other circumstances that might happen while I'm there. Like, my whole plan for this vacation is just relax. Like, just relax and have fun. That's the whole point, actually. Still, though, I mean, I think that'll be the point of any vacation, hopefully. Funny in the movie, his throat is slit bad and he needs help. He finds his friend she thinks it's a prank, so he dies slowly and painfully. Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. Thinks it's a prank, but it's actually real. It takes for 2 minutes to realize he wasn't joking. This sounds pretty accurate. It's good to get away from everything, smartphone included. That's true. That is a very good point there, Mike. Which Jason movie did you see? I don't even remember, man, which Jason movie it was. I don't really remember seeing any of the real big Jason movies. I remember I haven't seen the Freddy Krueger movies either. I've seen a lot of the Mike Myers movies. The most recent one that I remember was that movie where all those kids were doing that college project, and they're doing like this big internet celebrity show in Jason's old childhood home, and then he comes back and kills everybody except for 2 people, and then they think he's dead, but he didn't die at the end of the movie. and he apparently kills his sister at the beginning, the one family member that couldn't get away from him, or that did get away from him. Only one that I really remember from like old school horror movies, but I remember some other ones that I've seen in recent history that I actually enjoyed. Incredibles 2 is out and I saw it. It's amazing. I haven't seen Incredibles 2 yet, so don't spoil it. Okay? Good. But I do want to go see that movie, though. It does look really cool. I don't know, though. I mean, I've heard good things about the movie. Just some people, for some reason, don't like it as much as the original. I mean, I'm not going to say that it has bad reception, because from what I've seen, people have liked the movie. People have loved it. People just wish that it would have came out a long time ago. Like, they wish that it would have come out, like, what was it, 2004? Here's a spoiler. Elastigirl's Helen Parr. Whoa, I had no idea, man. Why do you gotta spoil critical points in the movie? I mean, I didn't need to know her identity. I mean, geez, man. Mr. Incredible's Bob Parr. Why you gotta reveal their secret identities, Anthony? Now you're just gonna put them in jeopardy with the government. And Violet's skinny. I mean, that's not surprising. She was skinny in the first movie. Don't tell me. You're gonna tell me Dash is fast. You're gonna tell me Jack's a baby. You're gonna tell me Frozone can control ice. Are those 3 other spoilers you were going to tell me? Probably. I'm not a horror fan. Life is scary enough. Yeah, that's true. Like, see Jason on Criminal Minds. That'd be interesting, I guess. I'm not a huge horror fan myself, but I do find some horror movies interesting. I don't like jump scare stuff. I think that stuff's cheesy and it's just stupid. But I do like what I call interesting horror movies, like Lights Out, Psycho, that one movie where the actor who plays the young Professor X played in, where he plays the guy with the multiple personality disorders. He kidnapped those girls at the beginning. That movie I like too. Split, that's the name of it. I enjoyed Split as well. And The Shining, even though it's a scary movie, from what I've seen of it, it actually looks fine to me. Of course, you know, it is renowned as one of the most notorious horror movies of all time, so, you know. Incredible logic. They're supposed to keep their identity safe, right? I would imagine. So why do they say their real names when they are the Incredibles? But I didn't see it. Oh, of course. So, yeah, actually, I don't get that. Yeah, why would you say your first names? They need to all have superhero names. Like, just not just calling their group a family, the family group, the Incredibles. They have to have an individual name for each of them. Like Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, what do you call Dash? What do you call Violet? What do you call Jack? What are you going to call all of them? They need to have their own identities, so that way you're not saying your first real name in public. And then people will be like, wait a second, you're that family. You're the Parr family. It's like, see, that doesn't make sense. Like, that's a movie flaw. Like, Pixar, you need to explain this. You need to get on this. This is critical information we need to know. I dated a woman that loved horror and would start laughing like she was possessed during the killing scene. She and I didn't last long. She creeped me out. Okay, there's a borderline between enjoying like horror-related stuff and then being a complete sociopath about it. That sounds like it was a complete sociopath about it. So, yeah. An example, Bob is fighting, right? Honey, take out the gun. Violet, take him out. Dash, dad. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either. Like, what? You're not helping in the case of keeping your identity secret. You're still revealing critical information about yourself. And a tiny little mask won't cover their face. I don't know, man. I mean, Superman doesn't... All Superman wears is a pair of glasses, and people don't recognize him. Same thing with Supergirl. Like, and they don't wear masks. They have their whole face revealed to the world. But they wear glasses, and they can get away with it. I think the Incredibles have this pulled off. Because at least they're wearing somewhat of a mask. It's kind of like Robin, too. From, like, from... Not Justice League, from Teen Titans. He wears that mask around his eyes. But still. Incredibles should have a code name. I believe that is the Incredibles. I think that that's their code name. Since their group's called the Incredibles, I think their code name should be the Incredibles as their group, as a family superheroes, and then each of them need to have their own unique name, because they each have unique powers that could correlate with their name. Elastigirl, she can stretch. Mr. Incredible, super strength. Violet, turn invisible, force fields. Dash, super speed. Jack, pretty much every superpower in existence. Laser eyes, catching on fire, turning into a monster version of himself. Levitation. You know, he seems to have every superpower in the book. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. But I don't know what you would call them, though. Like, if someone had to come up with superhero names for them as, like, their own individual identities, I have no idea what you would call them. There'll be a different one, though. I can tell you that much. like Bob, Mr. Incredible, Hella equals Elastigirl. Violet, skinny emo disappeared. You just, oh my gosh, skinny emo disappeared. Dash, blonde Flash. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Jack, oh my gosh. Okay, no, probably not. That's probably not what Pixar would call Jack. I doubt that they would go with Dash's name because, you know, copyright issues with DC, and I doubt that they would go with Emo Girl for Violet. That doesn't sound like a good name for a lot of the teenage girls out there who are probably fans of her. The idea of good conquering evil in the superhero movies. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the point. The good struggles with the evil, with their evil plans and powers and skills and whatnot, and the characters, and then they save the day. They conquer the evil. Of course, with like Infinity War, like Thanos is considered the evil bad guy, which he is, in a way, but what he believes he's doing is right. That he believes he's saving everybody. So even though he was the villain in Infinity War, it was something that made him kind of. There were moments where you could sympathize with him, you know. And if Bob has super strength and Helen has stretch powers, and they have kids, aren't they supposed to have the same superpower? From basic knowledge, dude. How do they have different powers? My guess is it's kind of like with the comics, like Marvel and DC, it's probably some kind of gene or mutation or whatever gave them their powers in the first place. It depends on their DNA. Yeah, exactly. Like, each of them, they don't get their parents' superpowers. They do, however, get a gene that they develop their own powers. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to have super strength and the ability to stretch. Instead, they're going to have their own unique powers. It's pretty dumb. Maybe in like a scientific way, but in actuality way, I actually really like that aspect of it. It's really, really cool. That the fact they have their own unique powers. Paturtle, what is going on, my dude? It has been such a long time since I've talked with you, my man. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here, man. Like I said, it's been a while. What's been going on with you, man? How's Twitch been treating you over there? Has it been going well? I mean, I've seen a couple of... None of the last year of Mr. Incredible have powers fast. Have disappeared fast and other crap as powers. That is true, but like I said, it's like with metahumans in the DC comics, where they have the metagene. When two people have kids, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to have their own powers. So, like, they don't replicate with the same powers. They each have their own unique powers because of a gene or DNA. They develop their own powers. Scientifically, maybe that's inaccurate, but uniquely, that's really cool. And here's the Disney logic. At DuckTales, the whole family's eating chicken. Well, it's better than them eating duck, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to say to that one. That's Disney for you. In real life, genius couples don't reproduce genius children always. Yeah, it's the same concept right there, Mike. I mean, just because someone's smart doesn't mean that they end up smart. Like, it depends on, like, for superheroes, like DNA and, genetics and whatnot, that they develop their own powers. They don't get their parents' superpowers. Not exactly. But they do get their own unique powers, I suppose, if that makes sense. But even so, though, I mean, the concept is still cool. The fact that they have their own unique abilities that aren't their parents, because that'd be boring. Michael Jordan's son is as great as him, so there you go. That's another example right there. Just because Michael Jordan had a son doesn't mean that genetically he's like the same skill level as his father. Besides, in that sense, it's not all genetics. You have to. Michael Jordan had to train. He had to do a lot of training. He had to do a lot of practice. He had to get good at his craft, and he had to get recognized in the first place. It's not something you're born with in that regard. It's something that you have to earn. I don't know, look at Albert Einstein. His son Stephen... Oh my gosh, his son Stephen Hawking is smart. That might be true if Stephen Hawking was Albert Einstein's son. So, I don't really see how that's going to work there, Anthony, but I suppose that could just be another conspiracy. Yeah, R.I.P. Stephen Hawking. A genius to the world, even to himself. R.I.P. Stephen Hawking. May he rest in peace. But yeah, I don't think Albert Einstein was his dad. So, yeah. I just don't see that happening in any regard. And I agree with him on his predictions. Yeah, personally, I don't know. I hope Incredibles 2 is good. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 93, which that means it's really good. I guess, like, with a lot of different reviews, if I feel that it's... I wouldn't base how good the movie is off a lot of reviews, because there have been movies in the past that have gotten terrible reviews that I disagree with from, like, people like Rotten Tomatoes. And the movie profits show for themselves when the And the people, like Suicide Squad, that's a good example. Like, everyone despised the movie, gave it really low ratings, but the movie got nominated for, the movie won an Oscar, and they made millions of dollars off of, what they made. So, that's just one example right there. And DC's like, Marvel's better. Marvel's better in the movie sense. DC is better in the TV sense, in my opinion. And hopefully DC, with a glimmer of hope, can maybe reboot the hopefully they can reboot the universe the right way, because Justice League was very disappointing in my opinion. The best DC movie that I think they've made has been Wonder Woman, and I'm not saying that because they have a woman superhero as the lead. I think that's stupid. The movie, I don't care what gender superhero leads in a movie. It doesn't matter. It can be a good movie regardless. It just depends on the writing, the budget, the cast, the graphics, CGI, all that stuff, story. But Wonder Woman, I think, had all that, and that's what made it a great movie. And it's definitely been the best one, in my opinion, that DC has produced in the past couple years. Justice League was disappointing in my regard. It was very mediocre and very average, if not below average. I don't like the movie that much at all. The only thing that even makes me consider liking it a little bit is Ezra Miller's performance as Flash. I just thought he had a pretty good interpretation of Barry Allen, and I think it was his performance and Gal Gadot's performances that were hailed in the movie. Gal Gadot plays Wonder Woman, but actually, if you guys didn't hear the news, what's his name again? Ben Affleck, the guy who plays Batman in Justice League and Batman v Superman, and his cameo in Suicide Squad, he's not returning for the Batman origin movie. He's not going to be the guy in it, which is kind of surprising in a way, because he's the current Batman actor, so I guess they're replacing him, because a lot of people have complained about him being Batman. Of course, he does have fans, that do like his performance, but a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people just want him to go back to, the Batman that they used in The Dark Knight Rises, or the Dark Knight movies. Of course, I don't think they're going to do that, but I don't know who they're going to get to replace Affleck. At least in the Batman origin movie. I don't know if they're replacing him entirely for future DC movies. And speaking of DC movies, in December we have Aquaman coming out, and the movie looks promising, I'm not gonna lie. I just hope that it doesn't turn out to be trash like Justice League did. And if you guys do enjoy Justice League or any of the other DC movies, that's great. Some of them, the DC movies, have been average or okay. Justice League was by far the worst one, I feel, in my opinion. The best one has definitely been Wonder Woman. But even so, though, I mean, DC kind of needs a win with a big movie right now, because Marvel has been killing them as far as movie franchises go. Ryan, if you were incredible, what's your power? Glasses? Well, glasses isn't a power. That's more a tool that I need to use because my eyesight sucks. So I either need this or I need contacts, which I have contacts, but I just haven't worn them in a while. If I had superpowers, which one would I have? Well, I'd like two powers. Flying and energy beams. There we go. Launch energy beams and fly. There we go. It's two powers for you right there that I'd want to have if I was an Incredible. I'd be the $6 million man. Of course, you'd have 6 million reasons to be a man in that regard, because you're rich, which doesn't make a man, but even so. Aquaman and Hawkeye are my fave heroes. So I know who Aquaman is, but who's Hawkeye? And I know who Hawkeye is. Hawkeye is a great hero in the Marvel Universe, but I don't know who Hawkeye is. Is that his son, Robbie? Is that his cousin? Is that his dad? Sorry, Hawkeye. Okay, I'm just making sure, because who's Hawkeye? Yeah, Hawkeye's a cool character, though. I do like him. I mean, I saw the death battle that they had with Hawkeye and Green Arrow, and they had Hawkeye win. Now, I'm not going to say that, I don't know. I feel like that's probably the most accurate interpretation we're ever going to get of, the Battle of the Archers for Marvel and DC. Frankly, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell who would win in that battle, because each of them have their own impressive feats, skills, abilities, arrows, that kind of thing. But Hawkeye ended up winning in the death battle version, so I don't know. Did you know, in Spider-Man 2002 Part 1, where Peter Parker fights Bonesaw in the cage, Bonesaw is a wrestler, yes indeed. His ring name in WWE is Macho Man Randy Savage. He has a good run. I did not know that, actually, but it's cool to know that they, back there with the first Spider-Man movie pretty much ever came out, back in, live-action one, that was good, with Tobey Maguire. I didn't know they had an actual WWE wrestler in that movie. That's cool, though, I guess. I mean, he still got his butt handed to him by Spider-Man, so, just goes to show where his wrestling prowess was in 2002. Let's see, I wonder if you get offended by that. Oh, hey, Amelia, what's going on, man? Yeah, Jello to you, too. Jello. How's it going? Jello. At least spell hello right, man. Come on now. Of course, the worst interpretation of hello that I've heard is the song, so. I think who was that sung by anyway? Madonna? Rihanna? Katy Perry? Miley Cyrus? I have no idea. Did you ever read any of your own scripts with the characters? What characters are you referring to, Mike? What are you talking about? Like, have I ever written a script before with my own characters for like a movie that I wanted to make or something? DC or Marvel? No, I haven't written any movie scripts. I have thought of like different shows and like episodes and whatnot that they could do and different movie ideas. I never wrote a script. I just thought it on my head, but I have thought of different ideas that Marvel and DC could have done. Mostly Marvel, because mostly DC, but I do enjoy Marvel, but still. And Hulk Hogan winning the WWE champion 3 times and a 1-time Intercontinental champion, having the record for the second longest reigning Intercontinental champion, longest at first. He was close to beating when he did vacate. So it sounds like he's good at what he is, okay? But he still got beat by Spider-Man in 2002. Okay, so the only way that we're going to prove it, I've been watching for 30 to 40 minutes. Well, it's probably 30 minutes, Senpai, because the streams have been going on for a little over half an hour. So it's been like 30 minutes, but appreciate you watching the stream and supporting the channel, man. Always appreciated. Of course, yeah, like I said, it's been 30 minutes. Hasn't been 40 yet. And yeah, I see that little, whatever that is there, Emilio. I saw what you sent there. Don't know what that is, but I don't care. He still lost to Spider-Man, though, Anthony. That's one thing that you cannot deny. He lost to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Hulk Hogan has never been an Intercontinental champion. Look it up. So Robbie is apparently challenging the information on Hulk Hogan being an Intercontinental champion. I have no idea. I'm not a wrestling expert by any means. I've got a couple of matches in my day, but I know little to nothing about this guy. Did you also know Drax the Destroyer is a wrestler? His real name is Dave Bautista. He's the actor who plays Drax in Guardians. He held the WWE Championship 1 time, Tag Team 8 times, 1-time World Heavyweight Champion. But yeah, his name's Dave Bautista. I've seen some of his work. I'm pretty much just mostly impressed with his performance as Drax. Technically, guys, Drax didn't die in Infinity War. He was just so invisible that nobody saw him, but he's still there. He's still there, that he's going to be fighting in Avengers 4. Having the longest reign... I'm assuming you meant to put reign? World Heavyweight Champion at 562 days, so... What is that? A year and a half, I would say, maybe? In a 1-time Royal Rumble. You stole that joke from Facebook. Which joke, Emilio? Because I'm pretty sure... that, no, I don't think anybody here stole a joke from Facebook. It's kind of like how you steal all the Drax one. I didn't steal that off Facebook. That's pretty accurate, though. I mean, it's... If you watch the movie, you would understand that. It's kind of like how you steal all your memes off of Reddit and or BuzzFeed. So, like, look who's talking here. BuzzFeed's probably one of the most despicable websites I've ever seen in my life. So, good one on you, Emilio. Good luck with that. That too, but he held one for about 562 days before losing it to Undertaker. Sounds like he's had an impressive wrestling career. I mean, I'm not going to doubt that in any means, but still. I mean, that's still cool, though. Whoa, so weird. And no, I was talking about Macho Man Patrick. Oh my gosh, he had the Intercontinental Champion, not Hulk. For a second there, I thought you were talking about Barrett. I thought you were talking about Patrick, the guy who comes on here on the streams frequently and has his own channel and whatnot. I thought you were talking about him. I was like, Patrick's no wrestler, trust me. I've met the guy. Not in real life, but I've talked with him several times. He's no wrestler. Not by far. Sorry, Patrick, if you're watching this. You're no wrestler, man. Not by far. Sorry. Sorry to tell you. But even so, though, okay, I haven't missed anything, which is good, because I don't like missing messages from you guys. Still, though, okay, so no, I haven't missed anything. Good, good, good. Seriously, though, it sounds like he's had an impressive wrestling career, though, which is good for like a number of people in today's society that are celebrities. There's a lot of people out there that, you know, they're famous for the right reasons and they're famous for the wrong reasons. And when you're famous for the wrong reasons, well, at least you're famous. Just, it's not fun either way. And personally, being a celebrity sometimes is kind of overrated, and I am not Patrick. Robbie, we didn't call you. I didn't call you Patrick. I was talking about Patrick Barrett, the fact that he's not a wrestler. I thought that's who Anthony was talking about. I mean, Robbie, if you really... Okay, if you really want me to, I'll draw you as a wrestler quick. This isn't going to be anything fancy or impressive, but, you know, it's going to be something. I was not talking to you, DeBoss. Well, now that I know that, but still though, Robbie, I mean, I'm still going to draw a picture of you. Just because I'm thinking of it now. And hey, Knight, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. And, how's it going, man? We're just having a casual conversation. What? Hey, you spelled whatever right. Okay, never mind. Tell you what, Robbie, there you go, Robbie. There you go. It's a picture of you, like, as a pirate with an eye patch. There you go. See, that wasn't a bad picture. That was simply you. They call you Robbie the Pirate. That's a terrible wrestling name. Or a terrible name, actually, in general, for a title. How about, Pirate Robbie? Pirate R. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one. You should call yourself Pirate R. Because, you know, your name starts with an R, and pirates, they're known for saying that. That was by far the worst pick of me in all the drawings. Okay, so I tried to make a nice picture of you, and then you insult it. But you know what, Robbie? You know what? I tried to be nice. I tried to draw a nice picture of you, and you basically just spat on it. You basically just spat on it. So, you know what? Did you know that Looney Tunes, back in Action 2002, the bodyguard who was bald and has a goatee with the black suit is a wrestler? No, I didn't. I probably don't know most of these wrestling facts that you're going to tell me about, Anthony. And Robbie, here you go, man. This is you as a drug-addicted clown who's in prison. You have two chins there. You have a lot of wavy hair. Your eyes are pretty bulgy. You've been probably doing a lot of that snow. And, of course, you have your unkempt beard still that you haven't shaved off. So, you know what? There you go. I think that this picture is an improvement compared to the other one. So there you go, Robbie. Brand new picture of you right there. That should be your new Facebook profile picture. Because at least it'd be accurate. Heh? Yep, remember one of Hulk Hogan movies, a bald man. He was a wrestler, too. Apparently, a lot of these movies out there you guys know about had celebrity wrestlers in them. So, I don't know what's going on with that, but... they like wrestlers in the movies, I guess? Like, I don't really know what to say to that one. I don't know too much about wrestling in general, so... that's cool. Yeah, Robbie, this should definitely be your new profile picture, though. Because at least it'd be accurate. You know? And that drawing still sucks. Oh, that's okay, Robbie. That should still be your profile picture. Because it's pretty accurate. And it's really good. It's a good representation of you. It fits who you are on the outside. Jeez, man. Don't ever go to prison. His name is Goldberg, a one-time WCW champion, having a record of 631 days and having the longest winning streak in wrestling today. Is only beat him by help from a guy. Nice with a taser tasing Goldberg. So he lost the title on his winning streak by winning dirty cheating. Now, isn't that the way that a lot of people win nowadays? They win championships, they cheat. That was the Goldberg first time winning the World Championship, but he had more world titles in WCW. Yeah, even so, though, I mean, it seems like wrestling is a very competitive game, and this could be argued with pretty much any kind of franchise out there. There's a lot of cheating and backstabbing in any franchise to try to get to the top. It's not just wrestling, it's any kind of sport, any kind of event, any kind of, even like YouTube. Like, it happens all the time, and it's a sad thing, it really is, but it's a fact. I mean, you can't deny that. Isn't wrestling rigged? Amelia, that's what I have heard. I've heard that wrestling is indeed rigged, and that it's fake. I've heard wrestling is fake before as well. I'm waiting for the hate comments now. I started wrestling back in the day because I wanted to be a wrestler after high school. Well, what stopped you from being a wrestler, Robbie? I mean, you could have gone to wrestling, I'm sure. Olympics isn't, I hoped. Hopefully not. The Olympics still have been accused of people cheating, performance-enhancing drugs, bribing people, deliberately throwing a brick at a guy's head. You know, that probably didn't happen, but you know, it could have happened. Russia, yeah, Russia cheated in the Olympics. Where have I seen that meme before? Right? Yeah, but I've seen that meme before, Emilio. A lot of times, especially during the Olympics, I believe last year. So, no, I've seen that meme. Too much, actually. It's news, not a meme. Well, it's now a meme. If it wasn't a meme before, it's a meme now. So you just ruined it. Good job. Good job, Emilio. You Reddit white knight, you. Yeah, Japanese wrestler named Nakamura distracts the referee so he can give a low blow to his opponent, punching opponent or kick him in the manberries, bells, bag of beans, sandbags, bobs. Okay, yeah, he kicks him in the balls. What's... Jeez Louise. No. Apparently, Emilio, that's the vibe that you're giving off here, man. You're giving off the impression that you're a Reddit white knight right now. So, just saying, you're giving off that impression, and nobody likes that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Even the people that he tries to support, nobody likes him. Oh, man, Robbie, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hurting your leg. Yeah, that's a frequent thing. A lot of people can make it big, but then an injury in college or high school or something when they're playing sports, or even if it's not sports, a severe injury that just stops them from going into the big time, and they end up having to do something else for the rest of their life. There's a lot of stories and cases like that out there. People that could have been potentially big that were eyed by big companies, like football, for example. Big sponsorships to go in the NFL, go pro. Then they hurt their leg, they break their arm, they fracture something that they can't, like fix or heal properly, and then they won't be able to properly play the game. Same thing with baseball and whatnot, too. It's a big thing nowadays. And if one injury can just set you back for the entire time, and it's crazy. It's crazy how accurate that you have to be with trying out for the big time, so to speak. But still, though, I mean, I guess they allow only the best in, I suppose. If that makes sense. But even though... Sorry to hear that, though, Robbie. I am. But if it makes you feel any better... If you were a pro wrestler, I doubt you'd be here on the stream right now. So, hey, look, you can look at it that way. Hopefully that makes you feel better. And if it doesn't, well, I tried. I don't know what this is. It looks like a cloud submarine. I have no idea what that is. Alright. I haven't missed anything so far. Oh, boy. Drop your phone, Ryan. I'm not going to drop my phone. Anthony, I'm sorry. Another wrestler named Mankind has a finisher called Socko, kind of a submission move. He gets it dirty. What the heck? Yeah, that sounds disgusting, but I've seen bizarre wrestling moves or heard of them. And I've heard a lot of weird meals that people have come up with based off of wrestling moves. Seriously, I saw it in Mad Magazine a while back. But still, a lot of those moves actually exist, and a lot of the moves that you might think are wrestling moves are actually breakfast items at actual restaurants. No joke. It's kind of odd to see these kinds of names, but, it is what it is. And, look up Mankind Socko. Anthony, I probably won't, because, I could go the rest of my life without seeing that. It's okay. I don't need to see a grown man trying to gag somebody else with a dirty sock. I really don't need to see that. It's okay. Played hockey when I was in middle school. It was my favorite sport. I went to the NHL. Then I moved to West Virginia. They had no hockey team there, so I played baseball in high school. Got hurt in my 12th year. Well, that's disappointing to hear there, Robbie. It really is. But still, though, I mean, at least you had... This is a bad way to look at it, I know. But at least you had the experience of playing before you got hurt. It's a sucky way to look at it, I know. But it is what it is sometimes. When life hands you lemons, sometimes you gotta learn to make tea. That's exactly what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta make tea out of lemons. Well, I mean, I know it's lemonade, but I would probably make some kind of tea out of it. It'd be possible. Just get a couple of lemons. Not a big deal. We can make it happen. Robbie, I know this is going to make you feel better, man. How about this? How about if I just, yeah, now I am following my other dreams doing stand-ups. Well, that's good, Robbie. Hopefully that works out for you. I tore a face in that first horrible picture I drew of you, Robbie. The ironic thing is it's better, it's better than your normal face. You can go. Hold on here. I think actually that makes you like a meme out of this. Probably not. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? Well, let's see if I can even get it to go. So is this working? Just trying to do one of those memes where like I just stick my mouth through the hole in the paper and then just talk to you guys that way. I've seen that meme before. That's so stupid. Jeez, man. Why I decided to do it, nobody knows. I come up with random stuff all the time. And it just dropped on the floor. That's nice. Boy. Ugh, it's getting late for me. Well, when the $1 Million Ted... Wait, what? When the $1 Million Man Ted, whatever his last name is, a wrestler who gimmicks was a rich man, always get a $100 bill and puts it in his opponent's mouth, twisting it out. Whoa. Go back and watching Goonies. That doesn't make any sense from a grammatical standpoint, Robbie. But I actually do like Goonies. I have that on DVD, and I actually do like that movie. I grew up watching that movie, so... Well, it was one of the movies that I did grow up watching. It wasn't the only one. I had a lot of movies that I did watch. But I love that movie. I've seen it a couple times. Classic for me, in my opinion. So, you know. It's a good movie, though. But at least the guy would... At least they get a $100 bill out of it. Like, I don't know what to say to that one, man. It just sounds to me like they would get $100. Do you remember when the kid put his mouth in the picture? Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. And that was one of the things that I do remember seeing that meme from, but I've seen a lot of other people do it on YouTube, so it's really nothing new at this point. You know, this is where a fat wrestler would run up and sits on an opponent's face with his big bottom and start shaking his opponent, calling a stink wave or a face wash. Face wash sounds more clever, but there's no actual washing involved, so it's a great ironic name right there. It's a great name. Yeah. That's pretty much where that is, I guess. But as far as that, though, guys, it is nearing an hour here in the stream, and I know that I normally go for an hour, but I'm going to get some sleep. I got to wake up a bit earlier tomorrow before I leave. So I just want to say this, though, first before I go. Like I mentioned, I won't be streaming for, like, the next week, and she always gives a sick face. I'm looking forward to streaming when I get back next weekend, guys. I'm sorry that I won't be streaming, but I might try to put out a couple of videos while I'm gone away on vacation for the most of this next week. Maybe a couple videos from, like, my hotel or something. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes with that. But before I go today, guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody watching this for 700 subs. It's amazing the support that you guys show the streams and the channel and the videos that I put out. You guys make up the core of this channel, and I couldn't ask for a better audience, even though you guys are pretty memey a lot of the time. But, you know, it's cool to have you guys here, and it's great to actually have a fan base. So, either way, though, thank you guys for stopping by the stream this evening. It was really cool talking with all you guys. Anthony, Robbie, Nightwing. Make sure I don't miss anyone here. Emilio, and Senpai, and all you guys for stopping by the stream tonight. I really do appreciate it. Ryan, don't you go live stream still when you sleep. No, I'm not going to stream while I sleep, Anthony. Sorry. But, like I said, guys, I'll try to put out a couple of videos for this next week while I'm on vacation. Probably, like, little vlogs or something from my hotel room. But, you know, something like that. But still, though, other than that, though, guys, thank you once again for 700. And thank you guys for sticking with me for all this time. Hopefully, I'll see you guys around when we hit 1K on the channel, which I know we will at some point. But either way, though, guys, I couldn't be more grateful, and I know I'm just rambling on at this point. But either way, though, thank you guys for watching tonight's stream. It's really cool talking with all you bosses. And I'll see you guys later next weekend when the next stream happens, probably Saturday night. So mark that on your calendars for next Saturday night. There's going to be a live stream. So... But either way, though, guys, Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for all being amazing people. And I'll see you guys next weekend with the stream and maybe with a couple of videos while I'm away. Until next time, bosses, I'll see you when I return. Or when I upload videos on vacation. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, and stay awesome, bosses.